they invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes.
Who else on that are black actors or black in the business? There's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy.
Hollywood's world of glitz and glamour often hides a labyrinth of secrets, but a recent leak has sent shockwaves across the entertainment industry. An insider claims they were personally invited to Los Angeles to view highly sensitive tapes allegedly capturing sexual acts at one of Diddy's exclusive gatherings. The content reportedly involves high-profile celebrities and has left insiders both stunned and uneasy. Legal experts warn that controlling or suppressing such footage is nearly impossible without possessing it, highlighting a broader truth. In Hollywood, privacy is fragile, and the slightest slip can ignite a media firestorm. The mere existence of these tapes raises complex questions about accountability, secrecy, and the lengths to which influential figures will go to protect their images.
But they were only interested in pursuing this one tape, and were looking for legal representation, mainly, like you just said, because they had saw me being actively involved in civil lawsuits against Mr. Combs, that I would be somebody they were interested in to facilitate doing something with the tapes. Initially, I wasn't sure, and they weren't exactly clear on whether or not it was going to be like a catch and kill or facilitating the sale to another third party. I actually called one of my business partners and mentors and had been telling him about this pretty much since the onset of it. They invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes in person. I was hesitant to do so, only because once I know something, I'm obligated, based on being an officer of the court, to tell the court what I saw and what I knew. They offered to send me screenshots through text messages, which I declined. And I ended up saying, well, let's FaceTime, and then you can show me. This way I have a sense of no evidence or plausible deniability in terms of things that I've actually received or actually seen with my own two eyes.
Sean Combs has denied the allegations that he has sex trafficked anyone. Mitchell Kidd says her new client brought up Christina Quorum's name in their conversations.
She actually also identified Christina Quorum, who Mr. Combs has called KK, and has talked about her in several interviews. And when he received the BET Award, where he talked about, thanks, shout out to Cassie for holding me in the dark times. He actually started off with KK. And she said, I never knew who that lady was. She was with him that night. It wasn't until recently, when the pictures have been coming across all over the internet of her, that she said, this is the lady who was there that night. It was the lady who I described to the police, who I did not identify or have a name. But that the Christina Quorum lady was the one who had started to make jokes about sex trafficking my client, that she would be very good on the open market kind of thing. She said that kind of made her feel uncomfortable. And then she got a drink and then started to feel woozy. And then Mr. Combs first sexually assaulted her with an inanimate object, and then directed.
Attorney Ariel Mitchell, known for handling high-profile cases involving Diddy, revealed on national television that the tapes reportedly involve a household name even bigger than Diddy himself. While the legal team does not allege criminal wrongdoing, there's concern over the age of the individuals involved, creating a gray area in legal interpretation. The speculation centers around a young male celebrity whose identity remains unconfirmed, stirring intense debate across Hollywood circles. Every detail, from the footage's existence to the personalities involved, has fueled rumor mills and magnified scrutiny. The mere suggestion of such content threatens careers and reputations, reflecting the immense pressure public figures face when private actions become public controversy.
It's 4 of us total, 3 ladies, the principal and her 2 buddies. They sipped something and they started getting sick.
And this was the woman you were protecting. You were her security. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, my antennas go up. It led to a confrontation because I noticed that certain people knew what was going on. And the guy told me to relax, it's normal. No, this is not normal. Y'all don't know who y'all got here today. And, it led to a confrontation. I ended up getting hit with a bottle, get stitches. You know, a couple guys had to go to the hospital, stuff like that.
Well, was it one of Diddy's bodyguards or one of his security people? Yeah.
Yeah, some people from this team.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he's got a team. He's got a team of people. And
so now, when you say that this next group of people, this layer of group, did they go to a different location, or was it at the same location?
Yes. So they ended up going upstairs.
Mm.
So and then, you know, because it's an open bar, first and foremost. Whatever drinks you want, usually the stuff he's contractually obligated to have normally. Any other narcotic you want is available. And then, but you just start seeing groups of sex workers arrive, male, female, and you just start seeing people pairing off and start doing what they do. And you know, if I'm at one of these events with a male and my principal is a man, you know, I'll go wait in the car.
The new year, you know what it is. DJ Khaled, it's all about victory. I'm going in. You better believe it. Shout out Def Jam, we the best. You know what it is. It's 2010, baby. It's the takeover. I'm going in.
Happy New Year to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And you know, I mean, if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe. Let's do it way big.
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me and been my friends for a long time. One of my best friends in the whole world, Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? Been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend. He's in the house. Akon, straight from Africa, India, with a silk scarf on, is in the house. If you're looking for Akon, he has a silk white scarf on, so the light can hit him, and y'all can make sure y'all see him, because Blue Black is in. And Akon is very rich. He don't even do shows in America no more. Okay, he's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my man Drake is in the house. Fabulous is in the house. This little brotherly love. My biggest brother with all the boss, Ricky Ross, is in the house. Ricky Ross report to the graph. DJ Khaled, he's the best. He's in the house. Tiana Taylor is in the house. My brother Chris Brown. I'm going to stick with him because Nick and Nick.
One attendee, known as Jeff, recounts his first-hand experience at a Diddy party in Miami around 2010. What he expected to be a typical celebrity gathering quickly turned into an extraordinary and shocking spectacle. Guests, including Jeff's acquaintances, dressed in lingerie that left little to the imagination, while sexual acts occurred openly in the mansion's multi-story venue. Jeff emphasizes that he did not participate but witnessed behaviors he had never seen in his life. The vivid details of the party, its lavishness, the uninhibited behavior of attendees, and the sheer scale of the event reveal a side of Hollywood rarely captured in the public eye. These anecdotes underscore the wild, secretive, and morally complex environments that exist behind closed doors.
Is there a way to make this go away other than the hush money thing? Is there anything that can be done legally?
It's not a hush money situation. There's a thing of value that is for sale. So in a legal sense, the only way to control it is to have possession of it. So if the person is that concerned about this seeing the light of day where they're praying that it goes away, I can certainly tell that person, I hate to say prayer won't work in this situation, but the only way is to do something. You need to act. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it into the hands of others will purchase it. And legally, it's a way for them to get around. They can blur out the other person. They could, blur out maybe the graphic parts, but it could come out and it could be figured out who this person is very easily.
The attorney of one of Diddy's accusers was on Piers Morgan and spoke about the alleged tape that has been leaked. And last week, the same attorney said that was someone of high profile in a tape with Diddy from his Atlanta mansion. But today we're learning even some more information.
Is it a household name that we're talking about here? And secondly, are they engaged in any criminality from what you understand?
household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow.
And
Really?
criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that well, I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video. So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
I will say I'm a bit surprised that she's been on several news channels and speaking about this because isn't this extortion? So we know this is a celebrity. It is not a politician because the person is 17 to 21. They're not sure the age, but it sounds like a young male celebrity. When she first spoke about this video, she said that it seemed like the person in the video with Diddy was not aware that they were being taped or filmed. And additionally, attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd had spoken with News Nation.
Legal experts highlight the enormous stakes surrounding these alleged tapes. If the footage exists, it could fetch millions on the open market, creating an intense incentive for third parties to exploit it. The risk of blackmail and public exposure looms large, illustrating how easily privacy can be shattered and reputations ruined. Attorneys stress that possession and control are everything in such cases. Without it, even wealthy celebrities are vulnerable to manipulation. This scenario reveals the dark intersections between celebrity, wealth, and law, showing that behind Hollywood's dazzling veneer lies a precarious world where influence, secrecy, and litigation constantly collide.
And if I'm looking at any black guys that are A-listers that's bigger than Diddy, there's only one that I could come up with. And there's a few I can come up with. Will Smith. He's bigger than Diddy. I would think Nick Cannon is bigger than Diddy. Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business? There's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy. That's black. That's hard to think. But then if you got the A-listers, you got to realize he ran with that that Rat Pack, and I don't even say their names because they said I got their names wrong last time. What's his name? Kushner. What's the other guy? Leonardo. Yeah, his name. Man, I don't keep up with these cats, but I heard that that's not only the tape that's being shot. There's some other tapes out there, other people too with him. And I don't want to see the tapes, but I want to know if they really true. Cause if they got if they got some tapes out there and it's with some underage, whether it's celebrities or not, it's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be real crazy. And they're going to have to bring that to forefront because the prosecutor's going to want those tapes. And they're going to do whatever they have to do legally to get those tapes. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So we just better hope for his sake, that's just a bunch of bull crap. But then there's lawyers out there saying, yeah, the tape does exist. Lawyers got on television to say the tapes exist. I don't really know or trust that because they was trying to say he had a tape with one of the bodyguards and this lady that came out. So we don't know what to think until we actually see that and we get that version. You remember we had that bootleg version of R. Kelly tape?
Yeah, I remember that.
As the scandal spreads, insiders speculate about which A-list figures might be involved. Names like Will Smith and Nick Cannon emerge in conversations, igniting debate over who among Hollywood's elite could surpass Diddy in influence and visibility. Such speculation illustrates not only the public's fascination with celebrity power dynamics, but also the fragility of reputations in a world where rumors can dominate narratives. Each whispered name fuels curiosity, fear, and intrigue, underscoring the precarious balance between fame and scandal. In Hollywood, perception is as crucial as reality, and a single leak can redefine how the industry and the public view a star.
She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that is true that Joe said. Now, am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? No, I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists. But I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. So these lawyers is going to pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're going to pay top dollar for it because they know they're going to get millions in return if it does. We'll see, man. Puff had a lot of bodyguards. A person doing security for him. It may be some out there that wouldn't, because I heard that at one time somebody was blackmailing Puff with a tape. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that.
I had a realization that I had been to a Diddy party. Actually, I swear, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I actually went to a Diddy lingerie sex party, freak off party in Miami at a mansion. It was like 8 stories high, and it just kept going up, and the higher you went, the weirder it was going on.
According to Jeff, he attended the party around 2010 after scoring an invite through an acquaintance who had filmed a music video with Diddy.
End up going to this party. She's like, oh, he's having a Diddy party, and these Diddy parties like are crazy. Like, they're the best parties. Like, people wanted to go to them.
However, Jeff says he was expecting a normal party, but realized it would be quite the opposite when his acquaintance and another friend were dressing in lingerie.
But I remember them getting dressed up, and I'm like dressing up like I'm going to a normal party, whatever. Like, I got my
slacks,
polo tee with the collar pop, 2 of them, doubled up, totally. Like a pink and an orange one, and I got both collars popped.
Yeah.
And they're wearing this lingerie where their nipples are showing through. And I'm like, you guys are going like that?
Wow.
And they're like, you don't understand about these parties. And I did not understand, because I saw live sex happen that night. And that's the first time I saw that happen ever in my life.
Will Smith, confronted with swirling rumors, took the bold step of addressing the speculation directly during a high-energy concert in San Diego. With a combination of humor, confidence, and unshakable composure, he dismantled the allegations, asserting that the claims were false and unrelated to him. Smith's candid approach demonstrated a rare level of transparency in an industry often dominated by careful PR management. By confronting the rumors head-on, he not only defended his personal integrity, but also reinforced the narrative that celebrities can control their stories. His response resonated with fans and observers, highlighting the importance of clarity and honesty amidst a storm of public scrutiny.
Reese, I mean, you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true? I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, you put my back Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you. Scrambling. What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for
Hey, man. The rumors of Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with, who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right? Hold on. So apparently Will's assistant, which I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy because the same guy tried to interview on my platform and I said no, but he claims he saw Will Smith with Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah.
I know. I know nothing about this. This is crazy.
I mean, well, you should interview Tisha
Campbell. who was married to Dwayne Smith. That'd be an interesting interview.
Wouldn't it?
It would. You know her?
I do.
All right. Let's make some phone calls.
I don't know. But I mean, and then there's, what would be said and what wouldn't be said. But, I've heard more rumors about Dwayne than Will.
Oh, you heard rumors about Dwayne? Oh. I heard some rumors about Will and Jada, which I won't mention because I'll get sued. But I've heard some rumors. I don't know. I mean, people like to say whatever happens behind closed doors is nobody's business, but when you're a public figure, it is everyone's business.
No, because if you kept it behind closed doors, nobody would know. Therefore, it wouldn't be nobody's business. They bring from out the bedroom. That's how we know any goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what I...
Insiders offer context on Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, portraying them as extravagant, star-studded events where alcohol flowed freely and sexual activities were openly conducted. Guests, including male and female sex workers, were paired off and participated in activities ranging from provocative performances to private encounters. The parties, set in sprawling mansions with multiple floors, were designed to impress
acts that I walked in on. Who'd you walk in on? Him and Dwayne Martin. All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
incident. Multiple tapes reportedly exist, some possibly involving underage individuals. Such claims have profound legal and ethical implications, drawing attention from prosecutors, lawyers, and media outlets alike. Experts warn that if verified, these materials could have lasting consequences, affecting not only Diddy but potentially other major celebrities connected to the events. This controversy underscores how power, secrecy, and fame intersect in Hollywood, revealing a landscape where influence can protect.
A concert, and he has to address his connection to Diddy. Here it is.
I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid shit. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people, it's so many things people say so much stuff, but that one it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Put up a picture for a mass here. Let me first just say, I don't know who goes to a Will Smith concert. It must be done secretly. The concert was packed, I'm sure. I probably know someone who has purchased a Will Smith ticket. Oscar-winning actor and rapper Will Smith stopped mid-performance at his own concert on Thursday night in San Diego to shut down speculation that he somehow is friends or linked or connected to the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The reason why people had this, idea is because of pictures like this. Throwbacks, okay? Throwbacks, we got photos of vivid industry events. They've resurfaced.
Those who navigate its hidden corridors. The ripple effects of such revelations can redefine reputations, influence careers, and shift the balance of celebrity power in unpredictable ways. Clip 9. First-hand accounts also describe confrontations and chaotic incidents at these gatherings, including altercations with security personnel and guests becoming ill after consuming drinks. The environment, rife with tension and unpredictability, highlights the risks of such exclusive events. Attendees, often unprepared for the extreme behavior they witness, are thrust into morally complex and potentially dangerous situations. The stories underscore how tightly controlled celebrity images are at odds with the reality of their private lives, emphasizing that what happens behind closed doors can differ dramatically from the public persona projected on screens and social media.
Are out of, a very bad Hollywood story. And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these sexual performances that have been named freak-offs. And there seems to be a ton of evidence allegedly tying this scheme together. So it's an interesting way of prosecuting it, but I understand why they did it that way.
So what did you make of what Elizabeth Wagmeister just reported? And obviously, Sean Diddy Combs and his attorneys they're going to get their day in court. But the idea that the government, in their characterization, does not say that anybody did any of these things non-consensually. What do you make of that?
I make of that as being a big flaw already in the government's case, which the defense was quick to point out. Even if he was engaging in this alleged conduct, there was no allegation or no statement in that indictment saying that any of these alleged victims or alleged witnesses willingly participated in some of these acts that people find offensive, that sound to be offensive. And that's a very important part of the case. What was the consent? But there are enough charges here where outside of what the alleged victims are going to say about how he was using the resources allegedly from his enterprises, his businesses, his well-known Bad Boy Entertainment, his clothing line resources, his liquor line resources. Allegedly, there were funds used from that resources to engage in this alleged.
As the dust begins to settle, the combination of leaked footage, ongoing legal battles, and bold public responses signals a potential turning point in Hollywood. The unfolding drama illustrates the fragility of celebrity reputation and the delicate balance between privacy, accountability, and fame. Will Smith's unwavering stance, juxtaposed with the scrutiny surrounding Diddy's high-profile events, exemplifies how rapidly narratives can shift when secrets emerge.